In this video, I'm going to show you 10 of the best BEDWARS tips that you can use to win any game. Anyways, let's get started. Up first, we have block placements. These can be very important, as if you can place a block in front of your opponent at the correct time, you can get a hit and they can't, because momentum stuff, which I'm not going to explain. Let me show you an example in a real BEDWARS game. The next thing that you should work on is CPS and Aim. So I butterfly click, and a way you can practice this is with some sort of CPS test like this. So if I go to click speed test, 10-second clicker, I'm just gonna see how many I can get. I got 15 CPS. That should be pretty solid for Minecraft, but the goal is 20 consistently. And you can practice aim with a place called Aim Labs. Number 3 might be my favorite tip of all. BEDWARS is like communism. You keep everyone else poor while you get rich. What this means is that you need to allocate more of your time to getting resources and diamonds and emeralds than just taking random fights and going to bases and just killing. Here's a good example of gear difference. It may seem like this is a fair fight, but I have protection and sharp, and they don't have any enchants. And although I may take a bit of fall damage here, if I position myself correctly, I can kill them, get their bed, and then just win. The next thing you need to be good at BEDWARS is bridging. And since BEDWARS islands are connected by void, not land, you're going to need to know how to bridge, specifically speed bridge, and you're going to need to know how to do it consistently. So after I clear the weather, I'm going to show you what a good speed bridge looks like. Never mind. Now there are obviously many more methods that you can use to get from island to island, but bridging is usually the most common one, so you can go on a Hypixel's bridging practice or truthfully any bridging server to get good at it. Tip number 6 is just to simply think. If you don't think about what you're doing, rather just charge into fights with no plan or anything, you're just gonna lose. It doesn't matter how high your CPS is or how much gear you have. If you're in a bad position and your opponent isn't, you're done for. This also closely ties in with game sense, so if you improve your game sense and think about situations, and obviously all the previous tips, you're gonna win a lot of BEDWARS games. Take my word for it. As cringy as it is, tip number 8 is just mindset. If you go into a BEDWARS game all gloomy and sad, then you're not gonna be able to think and perform as well. But if you go into a BEDWARS game with like music on or just generally happy, you're gonna do much better. Once again, take my word for it. I know I touched upon game sense earlier, but tip number 9 is game sense. Knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and where to do it is very important. And otherwise, you'll just be clueless, just taking random fights and hoping you win them. So yeah. Anyways, number 10 is going to be crazy, so trust me. The last but not least tip, number 10, is to play with friends and just have fun with the game. And as you can see, here's my squad. This is who I play with every day in BEDWARS. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. Bye. No. We are not done here. Here's a nice uncut BEDWARS fight to make your day just a little bit better. Bye! Subscribe!